This is my mom. She's 87 years old. Like I mentioned to you yesterday, she is the oldest social media influencer I know because she has 3 sponsors. Okay, when I think you were the one who asked yesterday, should we share a lot of things? So in my mom's wise words, she said, I'll say it in Malay first. She shared with me this, kalau you nak untung, jangan takut rugi. So just share. So we were sharing, I think after 20 videos, the sponsors started looking for us. Assalamualaikum to everyone here. Okay, so my topic is think like a marketeer but act like a content creator. The basis of this title kan, because you want to market but you want to produce organic videos, tak memaksa, videos that don't force people, to view, but yet they believe in what you are selling. Okay. Anyway, social media is social sharing, it's not social selling. Okay, so let me give you a bit of background. Sorry, I have problem with this. Okay. Oh no. Okay, let me stabilize first. The first from top left, I started in radio when I was 16 years old. Those are my friends. If you recognize that guy on the far right, he's Swami Yusof. I think he's also quite known here. He's my friend since young. After radio, I progressed. Once I finished university, I started appearing on television. Somebody offered me to appear in news. Yeah. So once I graduated, I was offered 2 jobs in the broadcasting station in Singapore. One was either to take up newscasting, news, or radio. But on the day that I came to accept the job offer in the broadcasting station, I met a woman. So at the reception, so I asked my friend, who is this girl? I was really attracted to her. And then they told me she's one of the producer and presenter of a current affairs department. Politely declined the 2 offers. And because I know a lot of people in the broadcasting station, I go and meet the boss of this girl. I went to see the boss, and somehow the boss know me, and I said, I want to join your department. Not because I want to be there, I just want to be near that girl. So I joined the current affairs department. So I learned how to be a current affairs investigative journalist, doing hardcore, hard story. But I was shadowing this girl. Every time the boss say, who want to follow Haslinda? I said, me. So I go and help her, sometimes go follow her around Singapore. And after 1 year, I asked her to marry me and she said yes. So she's my wife for 24 years now. Yeah, so after she said yes to me, I left the department. My boss know what I was doing. I left and I joined another department in the broadcasting station. I started managing channels. So I managed the Malay channel in Singapore. I started buying and selling TV programs. So I get into international scene. I started making TV shows and doing brand deals. And then I set up my own company with my wife. So we do a lot of TV shows, live shows, sports, English documentary, all kinds of shows. We did like 350 hours of shows distributed in 80 countries. So we won a lot of awards in Singapore. That's not important to me now. Last time I'm used to be happy when you receive awards. So I receive local awards for best documentary. You receive overseas awards, but I feel that you are as good as your last work. When you are doing TV show, they give you a lot of budget, right? So I'm used to having, when you have budget, you can employ anyone. You employ the best cinematographer, and then I went to sound studio, you do packaging, you do coloring of the footage, you do everything. So, but now I'm a vlogger, I have to do everything myself. I have no budget, right? But something happened after that. Things moved so quickly in Singapore. TV industry became, people don't watch it so much. So I have agency, and a lot of my clients left television scene. So we were in trouble. So my business got so affected because we were highly depending on traditional media. So we got into trouble. I have a big team and we could not survive. I sold my house, sold my car, depleted all my life savings, and we don't know what to do. Then I discussed with my wife, and we asked, what are we going to do next? So we say, why don't we just do something else? Discover online. So yesterday, I think Al asked me, how long have I been online? I told him 5 years. 5 years is active. Before that, I started earlier, but just as a user. But then I said, why don't I start a page? So I opened up a page. Nobody cares about me because, yeah, they know me, but I wasn't offering any value, right? So then I go and meet my mom, and I told her that, what do I do? So she just told me, don't worry lah, Allah tutup your risky here. I think you can do something else. So she don't know what Facebook is. She just said, do whatever you are good at lah. Just follow your heart. So same thing, I just do what I'm good at. I produce content. I interview people that normally don't get to be on TV. So I go around and try and search a story, but sometimes stories came to me. So there was this ex-gangster who came to me. This is him. Yes. So I was with my mother in Coffee Bean. My mom just got discharged from the hospital, so I was eating with her. This man came inside. He walked in and he was selling torchlights. So Coffee Bean staff actually said, you cannot sell torchlight here. So he was disappointed, and I saw him. I said, Uncle, why don't you sit with me and we eat lah? So he and my mom talk, and they were like, wow, this conversation very nice. Huh? He was telling how he has failed in life because he joined a group of gangsters, Then I said, Uncle, can I interview you? It was fantastic. His story was really amazing. So I interviewed him, and it went viral. He got about 3 million views. And I did this on an iPhone. I didn't have any equipment then. So I did that. I just interviewed him for 18 minutes. I hold that camera. I don't even have a monopod to hold. So it was painful. At one time So how I gained my numbers, I started with 2,000 followers. I started uploading pictures and all that. It doesn't work. Nobody cares about what I say until I produce videos. And I produce it consistently until after 18 months, I hit 100,000 followers. But it's the impact of your work that is more attractive to sponsors. I reach about 2 million people monthly. Today I have about 196. So this is how I gain my numbers, by understanding the vlog structure. I've been doing videos for so long, so now I'm going to break it down for you. If you are thinking of doing a video, you have to be aware of this thing, because it's not only the type of video, it is the duration of video that matters. Now the dilemma, if you are a marketeer, right, you want to sell, but at the same time, you want it to be organic, you want it to be authentic. Because people don't want to have any strings attached to your video, right? They just want to watch it because they love the content. So I'm just going to give you one tip to do that. Okay, can you combine both? By the way, this is a street interview I do. I do that every time I meet people. You can combine both, okay? But the two elements need to be balanced. Because if you don't, people can, this is selling actually, this is not sharing. So just to put things in perspective, I need to give you a simple formula. Whatever the story is, give about 90% into the story. Okay, don't be too maybe engrossed into selling. So only about 10% into the marketing part, because when people start sharing, you create a huge footprint for awareness. So just like anything you do, you need awareness first before you can convince people. So remember, if you are selling anything, okay, go after the human interest portion. Even if you're selling knowledge, right? You're selling knowledge, you're selling, you are the subject matter expert, right? Don't talk about you so much, talk about what you know. You can put all this in a vlog. That's the beauty of vlogging. You can put testimonial, brand positioning, product placement, incidental exposure, all in one vlog. Okay. Kalau you nak untung, jangan takut rugi. So just share.